Welcome to the customizable report demonstration of the online CourseEvaluations.com product. It is without a doubt the most versatile and powerful report of any course evaluation system on the market today. In this demonstration, we'll show you which columns you can turn off and on, show you our drill down functionality, which allows you to view the responses of a certain demographic group as compared to another demographic group, tell you about the questions we answer for the students to reduce their survey fatigue, show you our export options, and answer questions you have about cross-listed courses and team-taught courses. Before we begin, I'd like to first state that we do not violate confidentiality of our instructors. The first thing your school will do is set the default columns everyone will see. Each user can then modify these options. They'll be able to select various averages for your school, confidence intervals, and standard deviations. If your school is using questions from our normative question set, you can see averages from the other schools for these questions as well. You can also elect to see a chart, the distribution of responses for each question, and if your school has also set up averages for various question groups, you can see those as well. Our drill down technology will help you figure out the responses from certain demographics as opposed to others. Let's say you wanted to figure out if the students who transferred into the school found your class difficult. This is easy with our system. How it works is there are hyperlinks for each of the percentages. By clicking on the percentage, say the 70% of students who didn't transfer, you can see how they responded to the rest of the survey. For instance, say you had these questions on your survey. You'd probably guess that your course was considered to be slightly easy by the students and not make much more of it. But what if you clicked on the 70% and found that none of these students found it difficult? And then you clicked on the 30% who did transfer and found that all of them found it difficult. This might lead you to think and figure out what is missing from your typical transferee's curriculum and see if there's something you might want to add into your course. Neat tool, huh? IR directors don't have to export this data into SPSS like other products would make you do, and you'll be able to quickly spot areas that can be improved. Another option for the custom report is that you can include the comments, and you can decide if you want to know them in context as well. Our comments in context functionality helps you get into the mindset of the student writing the response. We'll note the extremely low raters and the extremely high raters for the class. This will help you answer questions like, of the students that hated the class, what was their primary suggestion to make it better? In this example, you'll note that putting the comments in context might lead you to strongly consider different or extended office hours, as the lack of outside contact really seemed to upset the student. You might prioritize that over getting a new book because it probably won't help your scores that much. The online CourseEvaluations.com system will already silently answer about 15 questions for the student about their age, number of credit hours, race, etc. We get that information from the upload file or analyzing the student and answering questions about the student. We recommend that you eliminate these questions from your surveys and reduce your students' survey fatigue. Your school administrator will then decide who, if anyone, gets to see these answers. On all of the reports, you'll see drop-downs which will allow you to switch courses and or group courses by department, course type, course level, and many other characteristics. For instance, your deans will have an easy time comparing all of their undergraduate classes versus the scores on all their graduate classes. Lastly, you can export these reports to a variety of formats and make them very professional for your tenure review process. Administrators have the option of only allowing PDF format for instructors to ensure that they don't accidentally change the data. To learn about how we handle team-taught classes, cross-listed classes, our innovative student grading tendency analysis, and how our Ascend normative survey can be used to give you comparison data to other schools, please click on the following links.